Hello and welcome to Holtonsfixit101. Just a quick video just on push sticks. Now, everyone uses push sticks when they're using their, if they don't, then they should be, to be honest with you, when they use a table saw, or or a bandsaw, if for want of a better word. Push sticks are what save these, your fingers. Really, to be honest with you, if you haven't got them, then it's your own fault. But push sticks saved me no end over the last couple of years of using table saws, band saws or whatever. I even use it on my router table over there. But I've got a variety of different push sticks that a couple of them are commercially made, and a couple of them are I've made myself. Now these are the commercial ones that this particular one came with my Evolution saw. This over there, it's got a notch at the front, and it's got funny enough, it's got a measuring thing along the back here to help you. You got a handle there. I personally don't like this type of push stick. I consider it to be I consider it to be more dangerous than not having a push stick at all, to be honest with you, at some point in time, because and there's another one there. This was off an old saw from yesteryear, I think, but it's also got a it's already got a notch taken out the front just here where the saw blades caught it. So obviously it was doing something. But I don't actually like this, which I call the spatula type. It's sort of like a spatula that you use indoors for on your frying pan. It's what I call the spatula type. I don't actually like these because you're running them through the saw like that. Fair enough, yes, you're keeping your hands away, which is what they are designed to do. But I consider that you're still trying to, when you're pushing the wood through, you're still trying. Now, a couple of good woodworkers online, they actually use this type and they get on with them very well. Fair play to them and everything else. If that's what they're used to and everything else, then they're fair enough. I totally agree with this, but that's not for me. It's it's not my type. But I like this sort of type is what I've made. Actually, this is one of the very first ones that I made. It's a bit overkill, to tell the truth. I put a handle on there which gives you the we've got protection on your knuckles and everything else in there, but it's made out of inch thick, and I think it's marine ply, to be honest with you. It looks like marine ply. It's about an inch thick. It's probably something that I had around the workshop, but it's a bit overkill it's quite heavy for a push stick. You're trying to push the wood along, you're trying to push this along as well, you know what I mean? But it's one of my first attempts at making a push stick, and it does what it says. It does what it does. But I've moved on since then, and I've learned over the years and everything else about different push sticks. I've moved on to this type, which is just like an L shape, or a number one, or whatever you want to call it. It's got a little notch in the end here, so you can still use it like these. You're actually using it like that. You can still use it like those, but you've also got the notch in the back here, so you're actually locking over the top of your piece of wood like that, like that. So you're actually pushing the front down to the saw as well as the back, and that's what I like about this type of push stick. This one's it's just about had its day, actually, to be honest with you, because if you can see there, it's got some grooves in there where the saw blade's gone along, and I've actually pushed some wood through and gone straight over the top of the saw, and it's actually got the grooves in the back. So this one's nearly had its day. Is another one that and because I made them and everything else, it's just as easy now just to go and make some more. I just cut them out on the bandsaw, go around it with a router, just to smooth off all the edges and everything else, and it's perfectly okay. Here's one that's I've made not so long ago, exactly the same. Got a notch at the front, notch at the back, and got a handle on it, and it is what it is. It's just one of these, but this one's a new one. So but on saying that, I've moved on to this type as well. This is what they call the boomerang. The boomerang push stick. I saw this design online a few years ago, and I thought to myself, well, that's easy enough to make. It's just like a boomerang, which it is. It's just a straight piece of wood on an angle like this. This is MDF, by the way, if anyone's curious. But the notch is actually kept in the back here, so it doesn't matter how you pick it up off your desk, you can always carry on and use it. It doesn't matter which side you're picking it up. There's the notch there, and it's pushing the front down, so it doesn't matter which side you're picking it up from. You can pick it up off the desk like that and still carry on using it, or you can pick it up off your saw, off the side of the saw. Obviously you have it on the side of the saw, so it doesn't matter where you've got it over there like that, you're picking it up and straight away you're using it. But it doesn't matter which way you're picking it up from, you're still picking it up and carrying on using it. That's the good thing about that. You aren't worrying about whether, because this one could be pushed round like that and you're going like that to try and pick it up to turn it round to use it. These you don't. You just pick it up, carry on, use it straight away. Brilliant idea on whoever thought of that. It was on a website. I don't have the website address or anything like that for it, and I dare say that someone out there would probably have it. I moved on and I got these types as well. This is it's like a smaller boomerang, or number one, number one, small. It's very very much a smaller type, but this is for like smaller things to go through your saw. And this is some this is only 6mm MDF, and I've just cut it out like that with a notch in the back, so I can go over the top with some small stuff through the saw. And it gives me these are 18mm thick, where this is only about 6mm thick, so I'm getting closer and closer and closer to the blade, and that's where this one came in. Because I was so close to the blade and everything else, I just said, "Oh, sod it. Let's let the saw rip into the bottom of the." Because these are replaceable, these are very very much replaceable, and these perhaps not so much replaceable, but these are not replaceable. So have these instead. So in from that, one day I was using, I think it was the bandsaw or something like that, and I tried to get over here to go in, and I don't know what it was. I probably just couldn't be asked to go over here and go and get a bloody one of these. So I just picked up a bit of wood and I just put a notch in it and cut it out and everything else. And there's a push stick that I was using on bandsaw. Because at the end of the day, that's what a push stick is. It's a bit of wood with a notch in it. It's it's a bit of wood with a notch in it. Push stick. But it saves these things here, and that's what we intend to do. We want to save these, because if we cut these off, they will not grow back, and that's all there is to it. These are replaceable. All these things, they are replaceable. These aren't. So there we go. Push sticks. We love them, we hate them, we lose them, we put them in a cupboard, forget about them, no matter what we do. Now, please connect with me on the usual social channels: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You know the drill. Subscribe, bell icon, and comments down below. Like the video as well. Alright, bye bye.